What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hey, man. Cougar 19.
They'll throw with Daniel. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And a Kansas City
Well,
Chiefs.
sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Let's go. 1970 Lions. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Open man, Terrell McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
4 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, break. Break, go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get him out 4 here as he is taken down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
First down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And he will get into the end zone. Felton, touchdown, Pcen. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Catch made there, left side by Walker.
Richardson's pass.
Third and a yard.
Walker. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will go all the way. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
On for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Warriors 70.
On first down, Daniels. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Toward the sideline, that finds McMillan. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far, His third catch goes for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Quickly on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Falcons.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be second down.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
Ready.
Xavier Leggett, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Well, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
On play action, Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 7-yard line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
'70 Ranger. Panther 60. 19 Lion. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. High, belted, touchdown, Kansas City. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Got it. Ready?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
19 Cardinals. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
22 yards. And the Falcons first down.
19-18.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Hook it right there.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Falcons first down.
Come on.
At the 28-yard line.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Falcons.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60. Let's go.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
46-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, smash. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tighten up.
79 Broncos.
To the air again is Daniels. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get it. 19 Lions.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Cowboys. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
31-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. Metcalf with the grab. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get about 5.
Najee Harris, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
They'll break the huddle.
5.
It's second and 5.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal, Atlanta.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Throwing, Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal.
Back to 60, back to 50. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On the jump. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Ready.
This hard to the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Atlanta. Atlanta.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 2nd down.
18, 5, pass all 80.
To throw, it's Richardson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Harris going to get it here as we start the 4th. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Richardson going to look to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Now Richardson He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
A gain
of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Mason Graham on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And that is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to fourth down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. He's going to not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Inside the 30. And he will score. Omari Hampton. Touchdown, KC. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. An opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. There's close out wide on the RPO. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and inches.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hey, pass. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Hampton trying to work inside. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go street. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, break. 60 Vikings, 79. Jeanette, Hawk 70, Panther 60, Pat, ready.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
On the coverage.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
So you find yourself in the 2-minute off.